I'll eat anything if it's spicy. Make it a big portion, Bonnie.
I'm starving, so I think I can eat the whole thing. I want lots too. Good evening. I am your mystery guide with bad hay fever. Eating too much spicy food can be dangerous. There have been cases where some people almost died because of eating too much spicy food. This is something a man named Matt actually experienced.
Haha, my stomach is a black hole. Wow! Look at the speed he's shoving all that food in his mouth! The food's disappearing from the plates at miraculous speed!
He was a so-called competitive eater back then. You could say he was one of the top ones at the time.
And the winner is... Matt! This was a piece of cake. I could do even more.
He had won many competitions, and he had nothing to fear from his arrogance. He participated in this one competition, but he didn't do much research about it, and that's where the tragedy happened.
I'll have the prize money today as well. What the hell?
It was a challenge to see if anyone could finish the hamburger that used butt jalakia, which is a famously spicy chili. It was basically how long you can withstand the heat.
I guess it shouldn't be a problem. I'll just get done with it and have ice cream afterwards.
So Matt participated in the spicy food challenge.
Exactly how spicy is that buchalakia?
I think it has a Guinness World Record for being the spiciest chili in the world. That's right, Pony. There is a unit to measure spiciness called Scoville Heat Units, aka SHU. Scoville Heat Units? Spiciness? For example, the chili powder that you see in your local supermarkets, it contains a type of chili called cayenne pepper, and it's around 30,000 to 50,000 SHU. It's the least spicy type of chili, and both jalakia is around 20 times spicier, with more than 1 million SHU.
What the?
This unbelievable spiciness put Matt in a life-threatening situation. Let's continue with the story. Because of the unbelievable spiciness, the challengers gave up one by one.
This is so painful! I can't eat anymore!
Water! Give me more water!
Is this a level of spiciness that mankind cannot defeat? Oh, it looks like one of the contestants is still not giving up. Entry number 931. Matt is killing it!
Matt had a pride as a professional food fighter. His body had exceeded his limits, but he didn't allow himself to give up.
Not spicy! Not spicy!
This man Matt is not stopping! 2 more bites to go! His final one! And he finishes the whole burger! This is unbelievable! The one and only contestant to exceed human potential and finish the super spicy burger, ladies and gentlemen, is Matt! Give him a round of applause, everybody!
Thanks, guys.
However, he was already experiencing unbearable pain in his chest and nauseousness.
Can I have water?
Here!
More. Give me more. Please.
Bring the water! As much as you can bring! Hurry!
He drank 6 cups of water in pain, but the pain got worse instead of getting better. And finally he...
I can't.
Hey, Matt! Someone call the ambulance!
Okay.
He was taken to the hospital immediately and went under surgery. When he woke up, he was in a hospital bed. What the doctor told him was shocking.
What happened to me, doctor?
Listen, you had a hole in your esophagus which was about 2.5 centimeters wide.
What? Is that because of the buchalakia?
It sort of is, but not exactly. Your stomach made a rejection reaction and tried to throw up. As a result, it pressured your esophagus very strongly, which resulted in opening a hole.
The spiciness of the butt jalakia wasn't a direct cause of the hole in my esophagus. It happened because my stomach rejected the food because it was too spicy and put a lot of pressure trying to throw everything up.
If we were a little later, you could have died.
What? I could have died?
This is a warning. If you don't want to die, don't ever participate in a stupid challenge like that. The next time that happens to you, the probability you'll die is higher than survival.
Oh, okay.
And so, for 23 days, Matt had to live with a tube down his throat to his stomach.
But still, even if there was a hole, would you really die from that?
Actually, not really. In medical terms, you call this an esophageal rupture, and the death rate for this disease is over 60%. 6 out of 10 people? Wow! I'm so glad I don't like spicy food. I never knew. I need to be careful not to eat too much spicy food. I don't want a hole in my esophagus. You're a skeleton, so unlike me, you don't have an esophagus. Oh, yeah. Pull yourself together.
Should I correct her?
It's fine. Just leave her alone. I feel like the host of the event should be accountable for this case. These types of competitions are usually made so that you can finish the food. And so there definitely was a safety issue. So they may be required to take responsibility.
Competitive eating is tough, isn't it?
That's right. Eating too much botjolokia, of course, can be scary, but there can be many accidents from competitive eating. It can be quite a tough thing. Take a look at this. What is this? An image of an inflated stomach. A normal person's stomach won't inflate this much, but the stomach of people who do competitive eating expands a lot. That's probably why they can eat an unbelievable amount of food. But what happens when your stomach gets to this size? You don't get full? That's right. And your other organs get pushed behind the stomach. Your intestines get pushed to the back, so you can sometimes actually see the bumpy parts from behind. So it means that you're forcing your body to do unnatural things. There are cases that end up in the worst way possible. In a taco eating competition in America, a person shoved tacos into his mouth too quickly and was taken to the hospital. The tacos in his throat weren't removed on time and couldn't breathe. As a result, the person died before he could be treated. In Japan, there has been a case where a student choked to death on bread. Please don't eat fast at home, guys. Ta-da! Guess what this is?
Is it a butcholokia?
Yep, I'm thinking of trying this too.
I'll think I'll pass. Oh, you've done it now.
I can't help but it looks like paprika. I wonder what it tastes like. Munch! Oh, ah, ouch, ouch! It hurts. My lips are gonna burn off. My hands too. Ah, you touched a botjolokia. You probably touched it with your bare hands without knowing anything. But you should never do that. It was so hard and painful. I had to cool myself with ice until the next morning. It was so painful I couldn't do anything. Now that we talked about the scary stuff, I'd like to introduce some of the drawings the viewers have sent us. Whoa! Is that me? Thanks! I nearly die of how busy I am all the time. But the drawings you send me really make me happy. Is this the mystery guide, Chief? Thank you so much for all the drawings, guys. Don't forget to like. Make sure you subscribe and join the Black Cat family! I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.